All right, guys, this is Nightingale Fate back with you with the Love Island All Stars episode 2 struggle review. How about that? I still haven't completely figured out how to, basically do these edits and stuff like an expert, but hey, we're gonna get through it, huh? So obviously, everybody knows that Callum basically ended up picking Molly, which I think was which is I think was a good move. Molly's hot after all. And yeah, they had a 3-year relationship and it just ended 6 months ago. So honestly, it's still fresh. And I don't blame him for it. Um, I also noticed that as the episode kind of went on, um, I think Georgia She sat down, Georgia S. Yeah, there she is. She sat down with Toby, and now she's saying she wants to be with Toby. And she, you know, she's not being exactly not is she not only she's not being loyal, she's not being truthful more specifically. She definitely seems to want to kind of get to try Anton, you know. But it seems like our heart is honestly split. It seems like our heart is pretty much split. Then if we could kind of speed forward a little bit and get to Kaz, I think Kaz was kind of very interesting because Kaz basically said that she basically pretended to friend zone Mitch, and I found that to be kind of odd. I think she knew that that Mitch didn't really want her. I think she could suss him out, and she kind of and maybe she doesn't want him either. Let's keep it full circle. She probably doesn't want Mitch, to be honest too. So, but I don't know. I think I felt like it was more of a coping mechanism for her to be kind of honest. Um, um, I don't know at what point this occurred, but Georgia H, the girl that I hate the most, Georgia H, man. She continues to be a little bit of a bitch, man. She I don't even think I can find her or whatever, but Georgia H, she she doesn't realize that she's lucky to have been with to kind of get with Lewis. In a way, really and truly, she's the one punching. She is actually punching. I think here's my prediction, guys. I didn't write this down, right? But I want to tell you guys, I really believe that Georgia H is going to get a sick, sudden, abrupt wake up call, and she's gonna realize that she's actually the most undesirable, unwanted girl in the villa. You know, she wants a top dog, top guy. She wants Chris, but Chris didn't even pick her in the kissing challenge, which I'll get to soon. Also, after I want to say that also in the first night, Demi, we're already here on Demi, but Chris and Demi was already getting very handsy and kissing under the I think I'm gonna say kissing under the cover, but they were definitely cuddly and they were making a lot of movement. I think there was a slight movement under the cover at night with Georgia S and Toby as well, the loyal girl, loyal Georgia. Um, and also in the morning after I'm again I won't get I'm sure I won't get the picture here, but Georgia H in the morning when everybody got up and was on the balcony or whatever. You know how the girls do when as soon as they get up after they had a night's sleep or beauty rest. Georgia H looked, there she is. Ah, she looks so horrible. And what is she wearing? What is Georgia H wearing? This pink kind of pajamas or something. She looks so plain Jane. Her nose looks pushed in. It look like she got like a punch or the people's elbow drop on her face. She's just not. She doesn't know her place, guys. So which is the bottom of the rung. So ugh, hate seeing her in the morning. By the way, guys, word around town is that I mean, I think a lot of people figured this out before the episode hit, but Jake is apparently going to be leaving the show, and I wonder why. Unfortunately, it's for me, he was one of my favorite guys in the villa, and he was the most improved. But anyway, as the day gets going, we see that Molly is going crazy because Molly basically went ahead and she pulled Lewis first. I'm like, wow, this girl got guts. You know what I mean? Like going straight for what she wants. Um, they had a pretty good little conversation. It was definitely a little bit awkwardy, but I like how smooth Lewis is. She asked Lewis, are you afraid of Callum? And he was like, come on, don't stop that, stop that. Like, come on, girl. You know what I mean? Like I'm a big man. Like I ain't afraid of no little boy. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I think, by the way, I think Kaz went ahead and pulled Lewis in the same, pretty much right. No, 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 not exactly when she was talking to Molly, when he was talking to Molly, but at some point after Kaz went and then pull Lewis. So that was a good little chat too. I really don't think Lewis is feeling Kaz that much, if I'm being 2 billion, but I think he might see her as a potential option. Um, what else we got? We got yeah. Uh, Also in the of course the Villa kissing game. Let me see if I can kind of speed up to it if I get lucky. But pretty much wrote a lot of detailed notes about this kissing game, which is pretty much one of the big things of of the episode. Pretty much, this is actually it's interesting that this is the main. Let's be honest, this is the main attraction of this episode. So obviously, as you can see here, we got Kaz basically, you know, kissing. She straddled on top of Lewis. She grabbed his neck bone, as you can see there. Dude, I'm gonna lie, that was real. That was the best way to start off this kissing game. Get on top of him, let him feel. And also, guys, what they don't show is what Liberty kind of mentioned around the end of the episode was that Lois was grabbing her ass. So honestly, if we're ranking asses, I never thought about this. I think Cass definitely got the best ass, definitely the softest, you know, biggest, plumpest ass. Maybe Liberty might come second, uh, or maybe Hannah might come second technically, and maybe then Georgia H. And yeah, and I think it's probably just downhill from there probably. But yeah, I know he's probably liking her a little bit more potentially. So I still think she's still a low option, but anyway, after that, let me see what we got next. Apparently, of course, Chris being the funny guy, he went ahead and he twerked on who did Chris? Chris twerked on Molly as the one he fancies the most. So that was that. Then Georgia S kisses Toby, you know. And after that, which is kind of interesting because, she could have gone and kissed Anton, but she kind of went ahead and just went for her comfortable choice, if you will. Then after that, it shows that. Let me see what we see. Yeah. Anyway, I think I have written here that Hannah went ahead and she kissed Jake. Yeah, that's Hannah right there in the pink. She looks so funny in that picture, in that still shot right there. But she went ahead and she went and kissed Jake, which was honestly, I think they're so suitable. And obviously, we know that Jake is leaving. Why would he leave? Is he not feeling her? What happens in the next episode? Because what happened? He's getting the play. He's getting the attraction. You know, from Hannah H from Hannah. So what happened? Was there a death in the family? Was there some? I don't know. Maybe the producers? I don't know. But anyway, at least Hannah is showing him some love, so that's pretty good. And what we see, what we got. I think Anton is next. Let me see. I think next I have, yeah, Anton. He kisses Georgia S. So that's kind of cool. And then let me see what we got here. Apparently we have Demi kissed Chris and Mitch. So she went and kissed Chris, the guy she's coupled up with, the funny guy, and Mitch, and then apparently Mitch wiped his mouth after Demi kissed him. Did you guys see that? That was wild. Then basically Mitch went and kissed Liberty. So that's a thing. I guess Mitch and Liberty. Um, then we have yeah, Georgia S right here. She read this, this note on underneath her goblet, her cup, her little wine cup, wine glass, and she said that she thought that Lewis was the biggest game player. And I wonder how she reckoned that. She said something about how she knew his friend or something. She didn't get into it, but Lewis kind of hated back to her, like, what does that got to do with me being a big game player or whatever? So she kind of took it back a little bit or whatever. So that was that. And then um apparently Jake Snog. Yeah. Oh my God, look at that. I luckily have the the still frame of it. Snog, the two islanders you would like to have a threesome with. You know who he had to kiss? I think he picked my top two girls. He picked Georgia S and Hannah as the girls that he would like to have a threesome with. So how is he having this good? Jacob's having such a ball in the villa. So why would he leave? This is a big. This is tomorrow's biggest question, or the next episode's biggest question. Why did he leave? You're having a ball. You're drinking out of gold wine glasses. What are you doing? You're swole. You're the most improved. Why would you leave? Anyway, so I guess that might be him kissing them or whatever, or is that somebody else there? And apparently, Molly has a three-way kiss with Chris and Lewis. Ugh, hate to be a guy doing a three-way kiss with another guy. So that kind of sucked. Um, but yeah, so let's see what we got next. Let me see. Yeah, I'm okay. So I guess pretty much that's the end of the game. But one of the notable things is that Kaz, and I hope I can find this, but after all of this, like daytime stuff, they get to the nighttime and all this banter and stuff. I gotta give it up to Kaz. One thing about Kaz, say what you will about Kaz or whatever, but Kaz has been smashing it when it comes to dressing good in the nighttime. There's a big old but, ugh, all that, all on Lewis. But let's see how she dressed in the nighttime. See, they're getting prepped for the nighttime. And if I could find a frame of her real quick, probably won't be lucky. But there, that gotta be it. There it is. Okay. So Kaz looks so nice in this sparkly dress. She is smashing it, man. Look at her, and she changed her hairstyle too. It was wavy in the day, but now it's nice, pressing straight. She has been doing a great job of taking care of herself, you know. So, I'm also gonna put her in probably the most improved category, even though she didn't need to be improved as a person, but I think on the show, she wasn't looking that good. She was wearing bonnets in her season. She was wearing googly bifocal glasses. She was, but now she is really stepping into her own. She really brought out the dresses and she is looking good, representing well on screen. Um, and the episode basically ends with Georgia S giving a proper snog to Toby. So there she is talking about, she almost said the R word relationship under her breath. She I guess she wants Toby. Maybe her hesitance with Toby is she's not sure that he wants to have a relationship with her, or that she doesn't really want to. Maybe it could be that she doesn't want to force a relationship on him. She wants him to kind of come out and you know woo her and take more initiative. But they end up snogging. So I think it's pretty much confirmed, and that the public did a great job of coupling these two together. And of course, the episode ends there again, like as I said. And in the next preview for the next episode, they show that Chris massaged Molly. Oh, there's the kiss. Okay, I gotta go back. Okay, so, and I think, let me go back one more time. Yeah, and then there you go. Crazy boy. For some reason, Jake is leaving. Why? He's having some kind of sit down with Maya Jama and Wayne all white. And what are you doing, man? You hit the gym, lift 500 pounds. Now you ready to call it quits? It don't make any sense. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. Tune in next time. Let me know your thoughts. Hit the comments below. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Hit the share button. Hit the bell notification. All those fancy things. I really want to get some discourse going on. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Let me know. What are your thoughts for next time? Who do you think? Now that he's leaving, will they even have will they have a reason to do a dumping? Like how Love Island does their dumpings. Well, if he's leaving, then maybe they won't do a dumping. Will they bring in another guy? For potentially for Hannah, since that was gonna potentially be Jake's love interest, not Liberty, who he's coupled up with currently. What will Love Island do? Is this gonna be a wrecking ball in their plans? You know how it always is. Everything's are heavily produced sometimes, and the producer's hand kind of gets involved. So we'll see, guys. Again, next time. Until next time, later, guys. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for enjoying my struggly reviews.